Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Age of Wonders 4, as we continue our run here with our human faction, our Destined Humans, with Mr. Alfred Elderstone at the helm, the leader of the king of our little band here. We are trying to become friends with Helden, which is a group of humans that split off from us during the Great Schism, as they call it, where we kind of became what we are. So we're trying to become friends with them to kind of reunite the human factions here and kind of go from there. Currently, our only city, which is, getting a little bit large, not too bad. 6 turns in, we're already 5 pop. That feels pretty good to me. I don't know. We're building a scout here. We do have enough to start on another building, which we will do right away. We did just build our Town Hall 2, which is good. We get a boost for Town Hall 3 if we get a 10 pop, so we will hold off on that. We can build our first foundation here, or our first the wizard tower has different levels. I'm sorry. So the foundation is the first level of the wizard tower, and it goes up from there. It can only be built in our throne city. So I mean, this is the city that it would be built in. It's definitely something to think about. It would give us 5 more Imperium income, which I really like, and plus 2 vision range, which sounds pretty good. We do have some special province improvements, so we could put a levy camp out that counts as a farm, and so where a farm gives us, where we see that, how would I see the farm gives us 5, so this is because it's a pasture, it gives us an extra, but the farm gives us 5, right? Whereas the levy camp gives us an extra 15 plus adjacent more boost from adjacent farms, which is pretty good. Which may mean I want to put it like here and build a farm here instead of like a lumber mill or something like that, and be able to get a little bit of adjacency bonus from that. That actually might not be a bad idea. We also got the Abbey. We also have several things that are boosted currently. Stability is... Where's my stability? Right there. We're at 50. Is that giving us a boost at the moment? We do have a multiplier on our food. Can I see that? Yeah, orderly. We're getting extra food from the stability, so that's good. Part of that's because, I mean, that's mostly because of our stone that we put in here, the whatever they call it, the Whispering Stone. Some defensive stuff, which I don't feel like we need to do right this second. I mean, more knowledge is always good. I think I like the idea of this levy camp. Again, I'm really pushing the idea of at least the first city just needs to grow as much as is humanly possible. This actually gets rid of some of the stability loss we get from farms. Farms actually have a negative stability modifier, whereas this gives us effectively a positive, or at least a neutral one, plus an extra bunch of food. So I like that a lot. So I think we will target a province. Can I not? Oh, right click. Helps if I actually read what I'm looking at. Okay, cool. So that'll put that there, and then I think at some point we'll put a farm down here to get a double adjacency for this thing, and I like that a lot. Orders required. You just purged out a band of units there that were did not want to fight us. I don't blame them. I'm still trying to find that evil seafaring kind of band. I guess we'll move you down here and whatever, that's fine. So we have another empire development skill. Gain another Whispering Stone. We don't need this yet. We don't need this one, and we don't need this one. Now, if we find another free city, I might do this so we can keep the Whispering Stone in our capital. I mean, this one might not be bad. We are right next to the water, but it doesn't feel super critical. I feel like we're just sitting on what we've got right now. I don't feel like super huge drive to push anything else up. How are we looking on our research still? We're 2 turns away from the Signet of Knighthood. Now that was a fairly expensive first research. Eventually, especially as we get more technology, or I guess technically it's called knowledge, we will be able to speed these up quite a bit. But for now, those first couple, I guess, are going to be a little bit slow. All right, we'll go ahead and call that there. Intern. I mean, most games do this, but I like that it's kind of holding your hand a little bit over here, kind of saying, hey, you got orders, you got buildings, things like that. Again, I know civilization does the same thing, but I don't know. It just feels something about it feels better in this game. I don't know what. Maybe I'm just being biased because it's a new game and I'm excited. I still don't see those units. Where? I mean, surely they're coming from the ocean, right? I mean, one would think. We are building another scout here in a few turns that will hopefully help us find things that way. Oh, we can get us another province. Now, okay, I think I do want to go ahead and get us the farming complex down here. Or province down here. I feel like that is a good move. Now, this one over here. Oh. That is also adjacent, huh? And it's also pastures. Okay, that's even better. So never mind. Scratch what I just said. We'll build the farm over here. Because this will give us more there as well. Because that's adjacent too. I like that. I mean, we will eventually build this one down here. But this one is the smarter move at the moment. Alright, there's our levy camp. Which is just a... Oh, what is that? Is that just a bad coloring? Or is that actually what those buildings look like? Just kind of reddish. Interesting. So we're getting tons of food in our city now. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit of food. We're going to be growing pretty regularly here. Okay, so we do have our scout unit here. I'm actually going to go ahead and just automate you as well. I'll let you go on about your business. We have you over here. We still, again... Oh, we're actually increased our relationship with these guys so we can see a little bit better. Do we see those bad units yet? I really don't. Well, where in the world are they? Lobs Hollow. There's a brigand camp over here. This is a Marauder Guard. Does that count for that thing that we have in the Infinity? Infestation. Areas under the control of marauders. Maybe. So maybe if we come over here and help these guys out, that would give us something. More relations with these guys. I don't know. I guess I'm going to move you guys up this way. Kind of along the coast to see what we can find. Signet of Knighthood. Ah, there we go. We get our stand together for all of our units. We definitely want to select a new research here. A chaplain. I assume this is a healing unit. It is in fact a healing unit. Also has a spirit blast. We also have Wayfinder enchantment. Scouts, which we have 2 of, gets extra movement. Actually, it's probably a really good idea early in the game to get that. And then hold the line. Players in a 1 hex radius gain steadfast. I think we're going to go for this one. Just to get our scouts a little bit more kind of movement in this early game to really find everything that we need to find. And I think that's going to be good for us. Typically, scouting is very important in games like this early on. All right, so we did finish the scout. I don't really feel a huge drive to build another unit right this second. Although getting some of these shield units, I mean, that is kind of a thing for us. Might not be a bad idea in the long run. But I'm going to hold off for the moment. I still enjoy the extra food that we get. All right, so we did built the thing. I'm honestly kind of wondering if we just build the Wizard Foundation. Earlier we get the Imperium, I think the better. At some point, I do want to build us another city. I need to start thinking about that because we have plenty of Imperium to make that happen at the moment. So I need to find a place for our next city. But in the meantime, because we know that's going to cost us Imperium, I am going to go ahead and do this. I mean, maybe a city up here somewhere. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm hoping this mountain area does not block us off over here and we can, in fact, go over that way. We do want to go ahead and grab this Signet of Knighthood, I believe. It's not telling us how many units we have that would be benefited from this. So do all of our units already have stand together? Let me just double check. Maybe this was not a necessary thing. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Okay, so we already all have stand together. So maybe that was a waste. Well, okay, I guess what this would be is it will give us our non-feudal units will get stand together. So if we had taken those whatever mole-looking units over here, I'm guessing we might have been able to give them stand together. Okay, so I'm understanding now. That was a bit of a mistake. Well, I think in the long run this will be great because once we get used to stand together, anytime we get units, we're gonna want to just know that they have that. So I think this will be a spell that we will use long term. It's just not beneficial to us right now. So, fair enough. All right, we are up to a pact of loyalty. Shares its vision. Allows building on claimed provinces. That's pretty cool. Contributes to whatever that is to the rally of lieges. Oh, okay. I think this is where we can get units from them every X number of turns. So that's pretty cool. Will reinforce in combat against marauders and rulers the free city is at war with. So there are marauders down here. If we were to go to war with them, he would help us with that. So maybe we should go ahead and come after these because we would get help from him anyway. Next up is Pact of Vassalage. And of course, once we get to the vassal, he will give us more income per turn, which is pretty cool. And then of course, at some point, we could just absorb him into our empire. So I do think I am going to go ahead and plan on moving you down here after all. And we'll go with that. Confirm the movement. Produce the Wizard Tower Foundation. Do we get to see that already? Is that what that is? I'm trying to escape out of the... How do we escape out of this without me hitting the escape button? So I'll just continue. All right, there we go. Is that what that is? Maybe. So what's next? We do have other levels of the Wizard Tower we could do. That's 2 knowledge per turn, can be converted, can be executed. So we can get heroes. Heroes in prison grant knowledge per turn. That's actually kind of interesting. That's fascinating. Let me come back to that. Don't we already have a granary? How do I see building we have? No, we must not have. We must have... What is it we have? They have the... where do we see our buildings? Where would I see that? Sure, it's right in front of my face, and I don't see it. Is it there? Structures. There we go. We have the storehouse. That's what we have, which is 10 food income. Whereas this is a granary, which is 20 food income. Unlocks the estate hall. Does get boosted with a forester, so I think I'll hold off on that. I kind of like leaning towards the things that are boosted. Honestly, right now, it makes perfect sense. It's already boosted to get more knowledge. We're definitely going to go right into that. Ooh, there's some ruins over here. There's pastures, all sorts of cool stuff. Mana node. Gorgon's Lair. When annexed, we get some extra Imperium production. +2 mana per city, per quarry and city domain. It's pretty cool. Actually, a city over here. I think we're going to bring our main unit down this way. Attack these guys, and then we might drop back and put a city up kind of in this area along the river. That actually might be exactly what we're looking for. Maybe we should start focusing on that first. I don't know. I do think this game lends itself towards a building tall and like having just a city that's just really, really good. Or maybe 1 or 2 cities that are really, really good as opposed to just like 10 cities across the map. So I don't think I'm super penalized for having Quentin just be a really tall city right now and delaying the second city a little bit longer. But I do think eventually we do want to at least hit our current cap as whenever we can. Quentin can annex another province. I mean, we're annexing provinces up, down, left, and right now. We do have the... What is this over here? Iron deposit, which is nice. I do still want to kind of get the other farm here to kind of fill out the levy camp a bit more. This will be the last adjacency. We obviously also have the fisheries here, but no, this is going to be fine. Now the levy camp should be producing a bunch of stuff. Yeah. We're getting a good amount of food from that. Pretty happy with that. Wait. There's some of those evil guys right there. Now those don't have a quest icon above them, so I don't think those are the ones we're specifically looking for, but they are definitely of that type, it appears. Oh, wait, is that... Are they up there? Is that... Oh! Real? What? I did not expect them to be right there. Okay, well, we'll definitely circle back up there, deal with those, and put our city up there. So, yeah, I think we're going to deal with those first. Deal with those, put our city up there. I think that's a good order. All right, on the assumption that this is, in fact, talking about the Marauders there. We do also have extra money from vassals, which we're not quite there yet, but we will get there soon. I think I'm going to go ahead and click this, get that into our whatever, just to see if that actually does something for us. I don't know if that counts as an infestation, but just in case. We do also have military engineering here. We will want to do this one as well because we are going to be building an outpost here shortly, as well as founding a city here as well. So we definitely want to pick up those other ones in a bit. I actually also want to go ahead and get the excavation ability. I think that's good. And I may take control over my scouts now because there are opportunities for us to excavate things. I think, if I did that right. Yeah, so there's excavate ability. Okay, so province is out of reach. So if we grab you... I might backtrack you a bit. Or I may just move you over here. No. Alright, we'll try that next turn. And then same thing with you. There's no mountains right now. We'll wait a second until you kind of move along. Wayfinder enchantment. Nice. Enchanted Crow would also help our scouts a bit more. We get knowledge and mana as long as we're above unstable city stability. That feels pretty good too. I'm actually going to go with that because that will help us get more research a lot faster. We've already done what we wanted to do here. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn. Remnants of a distant past. Within the depths of the valley, your scout comes across a large area of overgrown ruins. What has now largely been reclaimed by nature must have once been the thriving city of a great civilization. However, a lingering force of bitterness dwells beneath the peaceful surface. You can sense there are spirits which still begrudge the ancient woe that happened here. The ruins would make for a formidable location to found a city and let the burdened past make way for a new future. I will consider this. So apparently building a city here would potentially be a benefit to us. Mending the Schism. Aftermath. The newly forged pact with Helden seals the reunification of the Destined Humans. We were fools to fear the magic you were wielding, Samika Cletus says. A spell can harm or kill, but it can also protect. We Destined Humans need your powers to survive in this dangerous world and will proudly call you our king. Helden offers all it has to give so that the Destined Humans may once more stand together. Result. All cities of the Destined Humans of your empire gain 32 stability for 6 turns. That's awesome. All free cities of the Destined Humans gain 300 relations, which is good, for 18 turns. I can gain a knight. The people of Quent deserve a feast in honor of this occasion. We get some good alignment, which again, I kind of like the idea of continue to push the good alignment. And of course, it gives us food as well. I mean, the knight's probably pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Tier 3 unit. Nothing wrong with that. But I like pushing the good. And again, just making our first city super, super tall. Feels like a lot of fun right now. All right, orders required. We are going to work our way down to these units to try and attack them. Looks like we can attack them next turn. All right, can we... No, can we... Like, how would we excavate? Our province is out of reach. Maybe it's because it's out of reach of our city, so maybe I just need to bring her back over here or something. We'll try that. I honestly don't know how it works. We'll bring you back over here. See what that does. All right, we get another province. Again, we've got this one that's really, really good. Got all the farms I'm going to need for a while. I mean, I think our food situation is going to be settled for a good chunk of time. Kind of want to get some adjacency on the forests just because there's going to be some benefits of that later. So, I would like another forester, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and get us another forester here. And go with that. Silver tongue. What does it say? Silver tongue fruit acquired. Whispering stones grant +1 allegiance. Very cool. All right, so now we're working towards bonded and vassalage. So we are... This is a vassal city of ours, so we're getting something from them. We're getting some income. We're getting gold and a little bit of mana from them. And then, obviously, we're going to continue to push towards full vassallation, supreme vassalations, which we can integrate the city at that point. Cool. Which I think I'm actually okay with. That would not be a bad city for us. All right, we should be able to attack this unit now. Looks like it will be a safe battle. In which case, I believe I will auto-combat. As long as we don't lose any units, I'm okay with keeping the results. All right, we did get some production. We got a lightning sword. That feels pretty good. And we got a ring of endurance, which gives us 2 status resistance. Okay, cool. So definitely the ring should come in here. We're still wearing this, which it makes no sense, obviously, but it's fine. Do we want the lightning sword over what we got now? What we have now is 24. And it's really good with the cavalry. Honestly, I don't think we want this on him. We could sell some stuff, but I don't think we need to. We do have skills that we can put in. Give him some more defensive stuff. I don't think I'm going to take in battle magic or anything like that. Experienced leader. Actually, I like that a lot. That's really... I mean, we've already got an experienced buff for being human, and this will actually make it even more. So we'll just have really, really experienced units all the time. I think that's a really good idea. Now, he does not have stand together, which is interesting. Which I think I will eventually get just in case we want to put him beside other people, because there will be times where he'll be next to them. But no, I think experienced leader is first and foremost what we're going to grab. I'm happy with that. Cool. All right. So, oh, I forgot to take the thing, didn't I? Or did I? I took it. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, ignore me. Did that give us more buff boost? I didn't notice if it did. I'm just going to move you up towards... Where was it? Up there. I don't know how to tell if it did or not. It might have, and I just missed it. Pacification. Is that what that is? Yes, it is. Okay, so we did get it. So it's plus 300 for pacification. If we go click on this, you can see second line, or basically the first line of the modifiers. For 10 turns, we have plus 300 because of pacification. Awesome. That at least got us a benefit. So that was what that was. All right, so we're going to move you over here. Hopefully get some excavation done. Must be adjacent to an excavatable province. Maybe these aren't excavatable provinces. I don't know. I just saw somebody doing it on YouTube. Again, I don't actually know exactly how it works. We'll just learn that together. Any units we want to make right now? I don't think so still. I think we're still good with the one military for the moment. If we get a second hero, we will definitely build up another military at that time. Clergy Commons is boosted. More mana and gold. I mean, can't go wrong with those. We do have the 2 foresters for the granary, which again gives us more tallness in our city here. You know what? We're going to go for that. I think I'm okay with that. You then follow it up with an estate hall, but that's not boosted yet. So yeah, no, we're good with this. Wait, did I not do it? Or did that build it instantly? Oh, okay. Because we had so much production in the queue because of the quest or the thing we just did, we got that for free. Or not free, but like time-wise. Got a lot of gold. More stability? I mean, can't go wrong with more stability. Like how high did this goes up to what? Harmony. Yeah, I mean, which I'm assuming every single tick gives us more of everything. So I feel like more stability is, there's nothing wrong with that ever. It's already boosted. Not that we need it desperately, but I like the idea of just being really maxed out on our stability. Let's go with it. Spell's ready to cast. I do want to get the Wayfinder. I will cast that spell. That's worth the upkeep in my opinion. Sundren's Call. Ever since you arrived in the Valley of Wonders, lucid visions have appeared in your mind's eye. Now a purposeful-looking elven lady comes into focus. Salutations, Alfred Elderstone. I am Sundren of House Iniok. My people have guarded this valley throughout the ages. For better or for worse, its fate is connected to our own. We have been watching you for some time. Other powerful Godir, or Godir, I think, have noticed your arrival too. Your essence emanates conflict, but also great potential. Listen to what I have to say, and you and your Destined Humans may avoid meeting your end here. The Lost Tower. Explore structure. Clear Tower of Destinies. The Pyromancer Yaka has broken free and returned to Athla. His gaze is set on the Valley of Wonders. He is building up his infernal strengths and will not tolerate competition, especially from a fledgling mage like you. I'm not a mage. Maybe I am to some degree. You must embrace the spark of magic that is woken inside of you. Seek out the powers of the nearby Tower of Destinies before Yaka does. If you don't prepare, Yaka will burn your settlements to the ground. Oh, that sounds amazing. Sundren advised you to explore the nearby Tower of Destinies and use its power to ward off Yaka. I think this is a great idea. Oh, easy story path. I accept the quest. Hard story path. I decline the quest. That's interesting. I'm going to go on the easy for now. Again, first playthrough. We'll take it a little bit easy here. But we did, in fact, find our first actual AI other civilization. So, cool stuff there. I guess we could negotiate with them. I'm assuming they are good aligned. Where do we see that? Yeah, there we go. They are good aligned, just like us. That's awesome. They're currently wary. Shared assets, treaties. Wizard bond. You know what? I got gold. Let's go for it. Just to see what that does. Cool. So that shows us where they are. They're a little ways away. This map is not that big, honestly. It's just a story map, which makes sense. But so hopefully this playthrough goes relatively quickly in the long run. Short run. And then we can start like maybe a lengthier playthrough. But I think it's a good way to get started and kind of learn some stuff. All right, orders. Continue on your merry way. We're going to go after this quest up here. You are also continuing on your merry way. Trying to figure out the excavating thing. Research complete. Convent. Oh yeah, this is the for each stability level above unstable, we get knowledge and mana, which is going to go well with that tavern we just built. Hold the line. Army Hill. Allegiance with target free city increases 30% faster. Interesting. I don't know that we desperately need that right now, but that's an interesting one to pick up. Can we get a new tome? I don't remember when we were able to get a new tome. Oh, I see it now. Sorry. I was like not understanding what this was saying, but yeah, one more research will give us a new tome option. So that's cool. I like Hold the Line. Army Heal could also come in handy. I'm going to go Army Heal mostly because it's quicker than Hold the Line. And I think it could be nice to have. All right, Quentin can annex another province here. I like that we put a forester there. I do think we should go ahead and get the iron deposit in our city over here. Yeah, I think that feels pretty good. Do we want to go straight up quarry here? We've already got one quarry. Do we have any benefits of getting a second quarry? We do for like blacksmiths and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and build the other quarry, I think. Good. A diplomatic approach will assure victory. I hope that we may both profit from your relation with Heldon. Cool. We can be friends. Any other negotiations I can do? I can try and sell my lightning sword. Teleporter pack. I don't think that's worth gold to me, but it's good to know that that is an option. All right, bonded vassalage. Now we get 40% of our income. Good stuff. Next up, flourishing vassalage. Keep going. All right, I do want to make sure I get some of these before I forget. Oh, I did not. I could grab that. Extra golden tribute. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and grab this because we're going to be doing this here in a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. Just so I don't forget. Do road building, which I think we will turn on at some point. I don't know if it's super urgent right this second. Probably once we found that second city, we might turn this on and then travel back to our main city to put a road between the two. I think that's a good plan. Yeah, I honestly don't know what the excavation's going to do. I haven't quite figured that one out. Maybe I should look it up. Unit enchantment. Okay, we're definitely enchanting these. Make them super fast. Treaty has expired. Oh, the trade thing has expired. Okay. I mean, I think I'm still okay with getting a little bit extra mana. We're not using it right now. But I think a time will come where we will be happy to have a good pool of mana there. New rally. Oh, this is where we get some stuff from them, right? Peasant, pikeman, a defender, or a bannerman. It doesn't feel critical right this second. I'm going to hold off. I mean, I got plenty of gold, so maybe I shouldn't, but I got plenty of everything right now. Maybe I'm playing too easy of a map mode. Yeah, I don't understand this at all. How would I see what's excavatable? I don't know. All right, for now, I may just automate you and just worry about this later. I may go look it up or do some research on it. Alrighty. We're about to get to 10 pop, which is awesome. Bathhouse grants XP bonus to every unit produced in the city. That's pretty good. We are already at orderly. So I assume that will continue to push its way up. Oh, I know what we want. We want the convent. Yeah, because that's going to give us extra knowledge and mana. Oh, wow. I'm way over time. All right. On this note right here, we're going to go put a cut in there. When we come back, we will deal with the cat people and their cute little hair buns on top of their... I don't know. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.